brothers and sisters. Now, let's look at this very next scene because it continues as to what's happening.
And pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
Good evening and welcome to the Evening News. Today's top story, all around the world today marks the first time in history that we have had major earthquakes in several major cities. New York has recorded a 10.0 earthquake destroying buildings, and we fear hundreds of thousands of people are dead. Chicago reported a 9.0 earthquake. Tokyo, Japan reported a 10.0 earthquake. London, England, a 7.5 earthquake. Financial aid is coming in from all over the world. But folks, in the history of the world, we've never seen anything like this in our life. Life on this planet, as we know, has changed forever. Not only are we affected by lives and poverty, but this disaster has marked terrible news in financial sectors all over the world. PBN's financial expert Craig White has the story.
Good morning, everyone. After months and months of positive growth, today we had the biggest loss of the year. As disasters started coming up all around the world, investors began pulling all their money out of the stock market, making markets around the world nervous. Folks, let me tell you, there's some great bargains out there. And now it's the perfect time to buy. Don't, I repeat, do not pull your money out of the stock market. This is the time to purchase stocks. Our market cannot crash. Buy, buy, buy. Now back to you, Keisha.
Now it's time for weather.
Thank you, Keisha. And now for today's weather. As you notice here on the East Coast, we have quite a disturbance there. And in the south and the southeast, we have a report of many tornadoes in places like Louisiana and Alabama. If we switch our screens and we go on to Asia, we notice that in Taipei and places like Manila, there are reports of typhoons, and quite a lot of people have died within the last few days. We're going to switch our screens now to the Middle East. In Abu Dhabi and places like Islamabad, very disruptive weather, a lot of damage, and billions of worth of damage is going on there. And on our last screen, we look at Europe. The concern there is floods and tornadoes. And so therefore, we've never seen anything like this around the world happening at the same time. So please be safe and find shelter somewhere.
I'm Kiki Harris. Today, I'm reporting to you live here in Regress Village. We are talking about the crimes that plague our community. What are we going to do as a people? Folks, the people are tired in Regress Village of all the things that happen. We need to come together.
Oh snap, it looks like he's about to get carjacked.
Oh my gosh, there's something going on right now. Ooh, I think he's taking his car. Somebody needs to get help. What, goodness? I think we're just seeing a crime scene live. Wow, that is unbelievable.